Hi, welcome to the first session of database engineering, or we can say, database technology, that database management system itself. Okay, so in order to understand database, first thing that we require to understand is data and information. So in this particular session, we will be discussing about data and information. We'll take an example to make you understand what exactly the difference between a data and an information, and this is also help you to understand the importance of the data and information in the database engineering itself. Okay, having said this, so let us understand what do you mean by data and what do you mean by information. So data are nothing but certain raw facts, or you can say unprocessed facts, and actually it's referred to what exactly we are storing. So typically data are nothing but the raw things, okay, and informations are the result of the processing data. So when the raw data is been processed, and then we can have certain meaning of the data, and that can be understood by the user, that we call it as an information. Okay, so data is nothing but the raw facts, not processed. Information is a processed raw data which has a certain meaning and is understood by the user. And data management focus on the generations, storage and retrieval of data. So data management actually, it governs around how you're storing the data, how data has been generated, how data can be retrieved and all. So that's what we call it as a data management. So let us understand data and information with a very simple example. Okay, so all of us have mostly might have seen that your mothers, or somewhere, maybe your father also, whoever it is. Typically it is a mother who used to keep track of the number of milks that has been given by the milkman in a month. So what typically she does is that in the calendar itself she used to keep the information about, suppose the milkman is absent, or sometimes suppose we are taking more milk. So based on that, I'm just giving a simple example here. So I'm putting one of the calendar out here. Yes. And you can see from the calendar, some of the cross marks on a plus sign itself. So the cross marks indicate that that particular day no milk has been given, and the plus sign indicate an extra liter of milk. So having said this, this January is nothing but a 31 days. So in a 31 days, the number of days in which the milkman fails to give the milk is been marked by the cross sign. So we can see on 10th the milkman has failed to provide the milk. On 15 also he has failed to provide the milk, and 30 also failed to provide the milk. But on the other hand, we see on 12 we have taken an extra milk. Okay, 13 we have taken 2 extra milk. Okay, 14 we have taken an extra milk itself, and also on 27. So this represent nothing but some kind of raw data itself on exactly on on the milk that has been taken in a particular month. Now based on this particular data, a lot of information we can generate from here. For example, if suppose I want to know which particular day the milk has not been provided, so you can easily see and say that yes, it is on 10th, it is on 15, and it is on 30. So how many liters of milk that not been provided? Let us assume that in the month every day we take 1 liter, right? So if 10 on 10 the milk is not provided, means 1 liter not is given, 15 1 liter not given, and 30 1 liter. So total we have 3 liters of milk not given. And if you want to know the extra milk, you can say plus sign means 1 extra liter, right? Plus. Okay, so 13 you have 2 plus, 14 you have 1 plus, 27 you have. So if you add it up, so we get 5 liters of milk which has been taken. So that is what I'm saying. How many days of milk is not provided? The days of milk not provided on 10, 15 and 30. And each day milk that we used to take is 1 liter. That means 3 days not given. So we have how many days? Is just 3 days. So next, how many liters of milk not been provided? Each day we are providing 1 liter. Okay, 1 liter is provided. So 3 days, it will be 3 days. Now next question we can have, how many extra liters of milk that has been taken. So we have the date 12, 13, 14 and 27, and if we add it up, it comes out to be 5 liters, right? So what is the total liter of milk taken in the January? Now the next question comes up. So January, how many days? 31 days. 31 days we have, so 31 liters, but 3 days, 3 liters has not been provided. 31 minus 3 is 28, but 5 liter extra has been given, so 28 plus 5 comes out to be 33, right? So next, total expenditure in the milk. Suppose we consider that the cost of the milk per liter is nothing but 60, right? And we have taken how many liters of milk? Is 33 liters of milk. So 33 multiplied 16, it will give you 1980, because 6 3 is 18, 1 6 3 is 19. So 1960, 1960 is the 1980 is the total, 6 3 is 18, right? 1980 expenditure is on the milk. Yes. So you can see from that particular raw set of data, that calendar itself, we are trying to study so many information, like the days in which the milk has been not provided. Okay, I can say 10, 15. Okay, then what is the number of day? I can count it and I get see 3 days. Now how many liters of milk not been provided is the number of days, plus each day what is the number of liters of milk I take, that is 1 liter into 3 days is 3 liters. Extra milk, just find out the days in which I have taken the extra milk. If I add it, it comes out to be 5 liters. Okay, total milk that has been taken in the month of January is 30 liter. How come? Because January is 31 days, right? And then we have 3 days not given, so that is 13 minus 3 is 28, plus extra 5 liters, so it is coming out to be 33. Now if I take the expenditure of 60 rupees, so my cost coming 33 into 60 is equal to 180. Yes. Apart from that, I can also find out if the budget for the month of the January was 1800, right? So I have planned that in the month of January, I will only allocate 1800 rupees for the milk. But if you see, already we have spent 1980. That means we have over budgeted. So what is the amount of over budget cost? Is nothing but 1980 minus 1800. So it will come out to be 180 rupees, right? So it will come out to be 180 rupees. So by this set of data, we are trying to come out with lot of information. Okay, even if you see, if you take this data, suppose January you take, February you take, and March we take, so each day will come to know each month what is the number of milk that has been actually has been consumed, right? And then also we will come to know the month which we have taken more extra liters of milk, or in a month where the milkman has failed to provide the milk. Even if you say you can find out the irregularity of the milkman also. If you find that he has been very irregular, then you can take a necessary step in order to remove and take another person, right? Right? Then you can also see, suppose 12, 13 of the month, okay, you have taken extra bill. Typically, there is in January month, that is a Sankranti and all these festivals are there. So whenever there is a festival, you are going for extra meal, right? So based on this particular information, okay, we are this particular data, we are trying to find out a lot of information which are helpful to us, right? So I hope this makes you very clear that data is nothing but the raw facts which I am explaining you in the calendar, okay, format. I am storing the data, right, about the milk also. Yes. And then from that particular data, when I process it, okay, then I come to know a lot of information, like how many days of liters of milk has been provided in this, right? What is the number of days in which the milk has not been provided? What is the days in which extra liter of milk is provided on this particular month? How much milk is taken? What is the budget that I exceed or it is less? So a lot of information I'm to get at it. So data actually helps. Data is not in raw material which help to process. Then comes an information. Now with all this information, what helped us to make a decision, and then can be an exercise. For example, I will tell here the number of days in which the milk has not been provided, and if we see consistently for last 3 months he has not been provided milk for nearly 7 days, or suppose the 6th day. So you can understand the irregularity of the milkman, and as a person you can decide that okay, we'll stop taking milk from him. We need to find one person who actually is regular, regularly providing the bill. So having said this, so I hope you people have understood what the meaning of data and informations, right? So this will also help us in order to carry out further more understanding of this particular data, right? Understanding data and information as a part of the database management engineering subject itself. Okay, thank you. And if you have any kind of doubt, you can easily reach out to me.